10 best plants that keep mosquitoes and flies away. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Golden Age Gardening. I'm your host, William Scott, and I am absolutely thrilled to have you join us today. Now, I want to be straight with you right from the start. If you've ever sat down outside for a meal or tried to enjoy a calm evening on your porch, only to have mosquitoes and flies completely ruin your time, then you already know how frustrating these little pests can be. They buzz around your head, they bite your skin, and they make it nearly impossible to relax in your own outdoor space. But here's the good news that I'm excited to share with you today. Mother Nature has already provided us with some absolutely fantastic solutions that are sitting right in our gardens and backyards. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 10 incredible plants that work as natural pest deterrents. These aren't some complicated scientific solutions or expensive chemical treatments. Instead, they're simple, beautiful plants that you can grow right at home. And the best part? They're going to make your garden look and smell amazing while they do all the heavy lifting of keeping those annoying insects away. Before we dive deep into this helpful information, I really want to encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to Golden Age Gardening so you never miss out on upcoming videos that will help you create the perfect outdoor space. Trust me, you're going to want to see what we have coming your way. Also, if this video ends up being helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below sharing which of these plants you're most excited to try. And if you know someone who deals with mosquitoes and flies, go ahead and share this video with them. I'm sure they'll be grateful. Now, let's get into those 10 amazing plants that will transform your outdoor experience. Plant number 1, lavender. Let me start with one of my personal favorites, lavender. William Scott here is going to tell you why this plant is an absolute game changer for anyone looking to create a pest-free outdoor area. Lavender has been used for centuries, not just for its beautiful purple flowers and calming aroma, but also as a practical solution for keeping unwanted insects at bay. When you walk past a lavender plant, you'll notice that distinctive sweet floral smell that so many people love. Well, here's the thing. What we humans find pleasant and relaxing, mosquitoes, moths, fleas, flies, and various other bugs absolutely cannot stand. The strong fragrance of lavender acts as a natural repellent that sends these pests scurrying away to bother someone else. To get the maximum benefit from your lavender plants, there are a few things you should keep in mind. First, place them strategically around your home. The best locations are sunny areas where lavender thrives and grows strong. You'll want to position lavender plants near your doorways, around your patio, and along the perimeter of where you like to spend time. You can also create beautiful lavender bouquets and place them throughout your home. This adds to your interior decoration while simultaneously keeping pests away from your living spaces. The wonderful thing about lavender is that it serves a dual purpose. Not only is it working hard to repel those annoying insects, but it's also making your space smell incredible. Your friends and family will comment on how lovely your home smells, and you can tell them it's all thanks to your natural pest-fighting lavender plants. It's a win-win situation. If you want to subscribe to Golden Age Gardening, make sure you do that now so you can learn more growing tips for plants like lavender. Next up on our list is basil, and I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite plants to recommend because it's just so practical and useful. Basil is not only a culinary herb that can enhance your cooking, but it's also a powerhouse when it comes to keeping mosquitoes and flies at a distance. What makes basil particularly special is that it attacks the pest problem from multiple angles. Unlike some plants that only work against one type of insect, basil is effective at repelling both mosquitoes and flies simultaneously. This dual-action protection makes it an incredibly valuable addition to any outdoor space or even your kitchen windowsill. Growing basil is straightforward and accessible for gardeners of all skill levels. You have flexibility in how you want to cultivate it. Some people prefer to plant basil in containers, which gives them the ability to move the plants around as needed. Others like to seed basil directly into their garden beds, allowing it to become part of their permanent landscape. Whatever method you choose, basil will reward you with growth and pest protection. There are several different types of basil varieties available for you to experiment with. Sweet basil is probably the most common and widely available variety you'll find. Genovese basil is another excellent option that works beautifully in gardens and containers alike. The great news is that whether you choose sweet basil, Genovese basil, or any other variety, they all share the same mosquito-repelling qualities. So pick whichever one appeals to you most, and you'll get excellent results.
Beyond just the visual appeal and the culinary benefits, having basil around your home is like having a natural security system against flying pests. The strong aromatic oils in basil leaves create an environment that mosquitoes simply don't want to be in. This means more peaceful evenings on your porch and fewer itchy bug bites to deal with. Plant number 3, mint. Mint is one of those incredibly useful kitchen herbs that many people already have growing somewhere on their property or in their kitchen. If you don't have mint yet, let me tell you why you should add it to your collection right away. Beyond being perfect for teas, beverages, and culinary dishes, mint is a powerhouse at keeping mosquitoes, flies, and ants away from your space. One of the best things about mint is how easy it is to find and grow. You can purchase mint plants from virtually any garden center, and once you have one growing, you can propagate it to create more plants for different areas of your home. Mint is incredibly hardy and tends to grow abundantly, which means you'll have plenty of pest-repelling power at your disposal. The practical way to use mint for pest control is to keep potted mint plants positioned strategically around your property. Place them near your doorways so that insects encounter the mint scent before they can enter your home. Line them along your patio where you spend time relaxing and entertaining. Mint creates a protective barrier through its aroma that discourages pests from entering those spaces. One of the most important benefits of using mint is that it's completely safe for children. If you're a parent concerned about exposing your kids to harsh chemical repellents, mint is your answer. You can apply crushed mint leaves directly to your skin or use mint oil as a natural mosquito repellent without worrying about negative health effects. It's gentle, effective, and completely natural. The dual benefits of mint make it an outstanding choice. You get a plant that provides you with fresh herbs for your kitchen and cooking while simultaneously creating a protective shield against flying insects and crawling pests. This is what practical gardening is all about. Plant number 4. Chrysanthemums. Now let's talk about chrysanthemums, which are not only beautiful flowering plants, but also powerful pest fighters. These flowers have become increasingly popular among gardeners who are looking for natural ways to manage unwanted insects around their properties. Chrysanthemums have an intense scent, along with oils and compounds within their structure that create strong repellent properties against numerous varieties of flies and other insects. The reason chrysanthemums are so effective is due to a special neurotoxin called pyrethrin that exists naturally within the plant. This compound is nature's way of protecting itself from insect damage. Here's what makes pyrethrin so remarkable from a gardening perspective. It's incredibly effective at killing insects and eliminating pest problems, yet it remains completely safe for animals and pets. This means you can have chrysanthemums blooming throughout your garden without worrying about harming your dogs, cats, birds, or other wildlife. It's a solution that works against pests while respecting the living creatures we actually want around our homes. The aesthetic value of chrysanthemums adds another layer of benefit to having them in your garden. These flowers come in beautiful colors and patterns that add visual interest to your landscape. You're not just solving a pest problem, you're enhancing the beauty of your outdoor space at the same time. This is the kind of practical beauty that makes gardening truly rewarding. Plant number 5. Lemongrass. Lemongrass, scientifically known as Cymbopogon citratus, is a tropical plant that has proven itself to be an exceptionally effective repellent against mosquitoes and houseflies. If you live in a region where mosquitoes are a significant problem, lemongrass should definitely be on your growing list. The research and studies surrounding lemongrass have shown impressive results. Scientists have discovered that lemongrass contains compounds that are particularly offensive to mosquitoes and flies. When these insects encounter lemongrass, they quickly move away to find a location where they can exist without encountering that particular scent and plant chemistry. What's particularly interesting about lemongrass is that the research suggests that it could be used effectively as a repellent against stable flies as well. This makes it even more valuable plant for people dealing with various types of flying pests. Whether you're dealing with typical house flies, disease-carrying mosquitoes, or agricultural stable flies, lemongrass offers protection. Beyond its pest-fighting abilities, lemongrass is a wonderfully fragrant plant that adds a tropical feeling to your garden space. The long, graceful leaves have a beautiful appearance, and when you brush against them or crush a leaf, the fresh lemon aroma is absolutely lovely. This means you're creating a space that's not only pest-free, but also aromatic and tropical in feel.
Growing lemongrass works best in warmer climates, though you can grow it in containers and bring it indoors during cold seasons if you're in a colder region. The versatility of lemongrass makes it adaptable to different gardening situations. You can use the leaves in cooking, brewing teas, or simply enjoying the fragrance while the plant works to keep pests away. Plant number 6. Aliums. Aliums are a fascinating group of plants that deserve much more attention from home gardeners. If you're looking for comprehensive pest protection, aliums are going to be one of your best allies. The protective qualities of aliums extend far beyond just mosquitoes. These plants are said to keep away not only flying insects, but also other problematic garden pests such as aphids, carrot flies, and cabbage worms. If you have a vegetable garden that's been struggling with pest damage, aliums can help transform that situation. What's particularly smart about using aliums is that they provide multiple benefits simultaneously. First, they protect against various pests. Second, they add genuine aesthetic appeal to your garden with their beautiful purple spherical flowers. These globe-shaped blooms are visually striking and add interesting texture and color to your landscape design. Beyond their beauty and pest-repelling properties, aliums provide practical gardening benefits when planted strategically around other plants. Gardeners have discovered that planting aliums near tomato plants, potato plants, and carrot plants provides significant protection for these vegetables. The presence of aliums seems to create a protective zone that deters pests from damaging your valuable vegetable crops. This approach to pest management is what farmers and experienced gardeners call companion planting. By placing certain plants together, you create a natural ecosystem where plants help protect each other. Aliums are one of the best companion plants available, which makes them invaluable for anyone serious about creating a thriving, pest-resistant garden. The pungent smell that aliums produce is what creates their pest-repelling effect. However, unlike some strong-smelling plants, aliums in their flowering stage are actually quite beautiful and don't overpower your garden space with an unpleasant odor. They simply do their work quietly and effectively while adding beauty to your surroundings. Plant number 7. Sage. Sage is an herb that has been used in cooking for centuries, but what many people don't realize is that sage is also an excellent ally in the fight against garden pests. This is William Scott from Golden Age Gardening telling you that sage deserves a place in every garden, whether you cook with it or not. Sage has earned an impressive reputation for getting rid of ants, flies, and mosquitoes. The plant produces compounds and scents that these insects find absolutely intolerable. When you have sage growing around your property, you're essentially creating a zone that pests want to avoid. What's really exciting about sage is the actual research that supports its effectiveness. Studies have found that having a pot of sage positioned around your home can offer up to 32% protection against mosquitoes. While sage alone won't eliminate all mosquito problems, this level of protection is significant and definitely worth achieving through natural means. The way to use sage effectively is to place pots of it strategically around your outdoor living spaces. Put sage near your seating areas, your dining spaces, and anywhere else where you spend time outdoors. The plants will work continuously to create a protective barrier through their natural chemistry. Sage is incredibly easy to grow and maintain. It's a hardy plant that doesn't require excessive watering or complicated care routines. In fact, sage actually prefers drier conditions, which means if you forget to water it occasionally, it will likely still thrive. This makes it perfect for beginner gardeners or anyone who wants beautiful, functional plants without the hassle. The culinary value of sage means you're getting 2 benefits for one plant. While the sage is working to keep pests away, you can harvest its leaves for cooking. Fresh sage adds wonderful flavor to soups, sauces, and various dishes, so you're enhancing your food while simultaneously protecting your outdoor space from insects. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Golden Age Gardening so you get all these helpful tips delivered to your channel feed regularly. Share this video with anyone you know who deals with mosquitoes and other flying insects. They'll thank you for passing along this valuable information. Plant number 8. Catnip. Catnip is widely known for one thing: making cats go absolutely crazy with joy and excitement. But what many people don't realize is that catnip has some serious pest-repelling properties that make it valuable far beyond just entertaining your feline friends. The reason catnip works for pest control comes down to the essential oils that exist naturally within the plant. These oils have proven effectiveness at deterring houseflies and mosquitoes from settling in areas where catnip is growing. The insects simply don't want to be around plants that contain these oils. What's really fascinating is that scientific studies have shown catnip oil to be more effective as a spatial repellent than DEET, which is one of the most popular active ingredients found in commercial insect repellents. This means that nature's solution, catnip, actually outperforms many of the chemical products that people spend money on every summer. For people who are hesitant about using chemical-based insect repellents, particularly if you have children in your home, catnip offers a completely natural alternative that's proven to work. You don't have to worry about adverse effects or harsh chemicals when you're using a plant-based solution like catnip. Growing catnip is simple and straightforward. The plant is hardy, adapts well to various growing conditions, and produces small white or light purple flowers that attract pollinators like bees and butterflies. This means while catnip is keeping flies and mosquitoes away, it's simultaneously supporting other beneficial insects that help pollinate your garden. The combination of benefits, pest repellent properties, safety, effectiveness compared to commercial products, and ease of growth makes catnip an outstanding choice for any gardener looking to manage flying insects naturally. Plant number 9, rosemary. Rosemary is another herb that serves multiple purposes perfectly. While it's a culinary herb that many people use in their cooking, it's also a powerhouse at preventing flies and mosquitoes from ruining your outdoor gatherings. One of the most creative ways to use rosemary for pest control is actually quite simple and effective. If you're planning a cookout and the bugs are really bad, particularly during dusk when mosquitoes are most active, simply throw a few sprigs of fresh rosemary directly onto your grill or fire. What happens next is magical. The rosemary sprigs heat up and release their aromatic oils and smoke into the air. This aromatic smoke creates an invisible barrier that mosquitoes absolutely hate. They'll actively avoid the area where this rosemary smoke is present, which means you and your guests can enjoy your meal and time outside with far fewer mosquitoes bothering you. This technique has been used for generations, and it remains one of the most practical and immediate solutions for mosquito problems during outdoor events. The smoke is pleasant to most humans while being unpleasant to insects. You're essentially creating a natural incense that repels pests. Beyond using rosemary on the grill, you can also grow rosemary plants around your property to create ongoing protection. The plants themselves release their beneficial oils into the air continuously, providing day-round protection against flies and mosquitoes. This means you get the option of both passive protection from growing plants and active protection from using fresh sprigs as needed. Rosemary is quite hardy and can be grown in various climates, though it prefers warmer regions. In cooler areas, you can grow rosemary in containers and bring them indoors during harsh winters. The evergreen nature means it provides protection and maintains its attractive appearance year-round.
Plant number 10, geraniums. Our final plant on this list is geraniums, specifically scented geraniums, which are truly one of the best mosquito-repelling plants available to home gardeners. If you're only going to choose a few plants from this list, make sure geraniums are included. Scented geraniums produce a scent that is very similar to citronella, which is famous for its mosquito-repelling properties. The smell is something that flies and mosquitoes absolutely detest. These insects will actively work to avoid areas where geraniums are growing or blooming. The wonderful thing about geraniums is that while the insects hate the smell, humans generally find it quite pleasant. The scent varies depending on the specific geranium variety. Some smell floral, some minty, some fruity, so you can choose varieties that appeal to your personal preferences while simultaneously repelling pests. To keep insects away from you when you're outdoors, there's a simple but effective technique. Take the leaves from your geranium plant and crumple them between your hands. This releases the oils and scent. You can then apply this natural oil onto your skin and clothing. This creates a personal barrier against mosquitoes and flies that is completely natural and safe for your skin. The additional benefit of using geranium oil on your skin
is that it smells much more pleasant than many commercial insect repellents. You'll smell good while you're being protected from pests, which is definitely a win-win situation. Growing geraniums is accessible for gardeners of all experience levels. These flowering plants come in beautiful colors and bloom prolifically throughout the growing season. Geraniums can be grown in garden beds, containers, hanging baskets, or even indoors on windowsills. Their versatility makes them suitable for virtually any gardening setup. Closing segment. And there you have it, folks. 10 fantastic plants that will help you reclaim your outdoor spaces from mosquitoes and flies. Each of these plants offers unique benefits beyond just pest control. They'll make your home smell wonderful, add beauty to your landscape, and many of them can be used in your cooking or other practical applications. The best approach is to combine several of these plants throughout your property. Rather than relying on a single solution, create multiple layers of natural pest protection. Plant basil near your patio, position lavender by your doorways, grow sage in your garden, and place geraniums in your outdoor seating areas. By using multiple plant varieties, you'll create an environment where flying pests simply don't want to exist. I want to remind you that this is William Scott from Golden Age Gardening, and I'm passionate about helping you create beautiful outdoor spaces without relying on harsh chemicals. These natural, plant-based solutions are effective, beautiful, and environmentally friendly. If this video was helpful for you, please take a moment to click that subscribe button. Subscribe to Golden Age Gardening so you never miss upcoming videos about natural pest management, beautiful gardening techniques, and creating outdoor spaces that are both functional and gorgeous. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it valuable. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these plants you're most excited to try in your garden. Are you going to start with lavender, maybe basil, or perhaps you're drawn to the beautiful flowers of chrysanthemums? I'd love to hear about your plans. Share this video with your friends, family members, and anyone you know who's struggling with mosquitoes and flies. Let's spread the word about these natural solutions that really work. Thanks so much for watching Golden Age Gardening. I'm William Scott, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy gardening, and here's to spending more peaceful, pest-free time in your outdoor spaces.